Welcome to Late Nights in Islo. Somos Ella, and this song is called Bad Hombre. No eres el hombre que quería. Tú te quieres pegar. Tú no eres mi amigo. Tú ganaste solo por racismo. Tú eres el bad hombre. Tú eres el bad hombre que yo nunca quería. Tú eres el bad hombre. Tú eres el bad hombre que yo nunca quería. Tú tienes la culpa de muchas cosas. Tú no lo puedes negar. Tú empeoraste algo que ya estaba mal. Tú, mi dignidad no me la vas a quitar. Tú eres el bad hombre. Tú eres el bad hombre que yo nunca quería. Tú eres el bad hombre. Tú eres el bad hombre que yo nunca quería. Que yo nunca quería. Que yo nunca quería. This is Con Amor. Ver las noticias es tortura, cada día otra locura. Mis nervios me comen por dentro y trato de asustar el miedo. Ver las noticias es tortura, cada día otra locura. Mis nervios me comen por dentro y trato de asustar el miedo. Porque no estamos progresando, porque no estamos mejorando, porque no estamos avanzando, pero aquí seguimos luchando con amor, con amor, con amor, con amor. Ver las noticias es tortura, cada día otra locura. Mis nervios me comen por dentro y trato de asustar el miedo. Ver las noticias es tortura, cada día otra locura. Mis nervios me comen por dentro y trato de asustar el miedo. Porque no estamos progresando, porque no estamos mejorando, porque no estamos avanzando, pero aquí seguimos luchando con amor, con amor, con amor. regresando? ¿Por qué no estamos avanzando? ¿Por qué no estamos mejorando? Pero aquí seguimos luchando con amor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my ladies. Welcome back to Enigma Islos. Another transmission live from East LA for your eyes only tonight. Ella Band, welcome back.
Thank you for having
That
us.
was an awesome performance. I know we were having some trouble listening to ourselves, but it sounded amazing on the live stream. Yeah, for real. And we have a lot of viewers, a lot of love showing up for you ladies. Please tell us about Ella. So Ella was here last year. Last year, it's a year, and that was actually also right after the Chicas Rockeras South LA.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. And once again, because they are finally out of school, they are here with us.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just making sure that our technicians back there got our back and everything sounds amazing. Yes,
Yes.
we're awesome,
Yeah,
awesome,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
So welcome back. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Norma.
Brenda. Jocelyn.
Kimberly.
And they are Ella Band. How this is? Do you already have your first EP out?
We're actually recording now. We're in the studio. We're recording our two upcoming singles, Dia y Noche and Basta. Yeah. So you heard Dia y Noche last time we were here.
Mhm.
Today we're gonna play Basta for you.
For us, awesome.
And that
That's
will be our
awesome.
second single out.
Yeah. So we're super excited.
Spotify, iTunes.
Yes, all of it.
Soon.
All
All
of
of
it.
it. It'll be all of it.
How has this year been for Ella Band?
We survived our first year teaching. This was Norma's first year, my
year.
first year, and Jocelyn's first year. So it was definitely intense, but it's always like getting to practice shows. It's always so healing and therapeutic for us, and we love it. We love, especially we had the opportunity to work with young women with Chicas Rockeras, and then today actually we performed for Rock Camp LA. So just seeing these young women, so
Yeah.
inspired and happy to see us is amazing.
Anybody
It
who's
makes
anybody,
everything worthwhile, yeah.
anybody who's anybody, and even those who are nobodies. No, I'm just kidding. That have come through the show and that know about Chicas Rockeras. They only speak wonders, and everybody
Yeah.
is just so happy that there is such a program for young ladies.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, Daniel last week was telling us how he remembers this specific occasion which this young lady was just rocking out with you guys, and it was like a protest song that she wrote, and I believe you guys also mentioned that story to us. And then you guys are acquainted with Michael here, and you're all teachers, and that is so awesome because you guys in your hands are the future of, it's the future of our nation. You guys are getting to pass on your knowledge. Where have you been performing?
So last year when this was our first performance ever.
I remember that.
So
yes.
yeah, it was our
Yes.
first performance. So after that, a week later, we had our debut show. So we hosted it at the American Legion. We played Women Fuck Shit Up Fest. I don't know if I can say that.
Yes,
But-
yes, yes.
okay, I can say that.
It.
Yeah. So we played that festival. We played at the 5-Star Bar.
That backyard organization
Sister. Yours?
was they had the Lucha Libre. What was that? Gig?
Oh, it was
Oh,
the
yeah, that
California
was
Sun
cool.
Festival.
Yes. It's like California Sun Festival.
It's been a
Sisters
couple.
of South LA también.
Yeah, we try to play more shows that are organization led or some type of fundraiser thing.
Yeah, for Sisters of South LA, we actually did a workshop. So we split up the girls, and then we wrote a song with our group of girls, and then we shared it. It was really cool.
And
We
this all
talked
with
about
you?
like musicianship and like what it's like to be in a band, and like how to work through the I guess the struggles that come with being in an all-girl band, and
Such as
in general, or being in a band in general, like communication.
Yeah.
What else?
Um,
Like for being an all-girl band, I guess the hardest thing is finding each other first. So
Yeah.
it's really cool that we've had the
Yeah.
opportunity to be in a part of programs that work to do that, to get the girls together and to inspire them to pick up an instrument and to use their art as a tool for change.
That's something I was going to mention, that it's still the original members of the band, which is
Yes.
awesome. Because some bands within 6 months, there's a way that can turn
Replace
around.
you.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree. Definitely finding people with whom you vibrate and you have the
Yeah.
same kind of headset. It's
Yeah.
it's the most difficult part of anything, really. Darn it, I forgot the next question I was going to ask. But how, when you mention, I understand about coming together and why is being a girl band harder? And I am going to mention something on when I check my Facebook stats. Music shows, it's mainly boys, and the most viewership, it's usually boys from a certain age, and I'm like, I find it interesting because all my other endeavors, when I look at my status, it's women who take the lead in promotion, in shopping, in events. Even women are the ones that are usually on it, but for this particular show, our audience is mainly male, and it's kind of funny, I think, because there is so much female talent out there,
Yeah, there is.
and it's like underrepresented, or maybe they're not getting the jobs, or they're not getting the gigs, they're not being called. Why do you think that is?
I think it just reflects the sexism that we have in society, like the patriarchy, and usually, and not just music, but just, you know, even other fields, like even if you think about chefs, which you think it's like cooking, which is like a woman's thing. Who has those jobs? Not women.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
so it's
that's,
like, I think it just reflects an issue that's
With our
bigger. It's
society.
bigger than music, but it definitely sucks to be in
Yeah.
music and to have to face that.
And to get the, oh, you're pretty good for a girl. Like, I'm like, can I just be good?
What- yeah, what's that?
Yeah,
Pretty
and that's
good for a girl,
something we
yeah.
faced a lot. I used to play in the ska scene, Norma,
Yeah.
so I remember playing shows where there was heavy sexism, where they're like, "Oh, you're amazing in bass for a girl," you know, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, maybe I'm just amazing.
Yeah.
No,
Can I
that's
just be
it.
amazing?
For a girl, or you know, I
Yeah.
guess as women musicians, as women, we're given a different standard,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
so that's why I tell my bandmates we need to sound, you know, even better than males, because they're already expecting us to sound a certain way, not that
Yeah.
good, to judge us. So that's why we have to show them, okay, we're not only good, we're amazing.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's
Sounds
on
like
there.
the Selena movie where the dads are like, we gotta be more Mexican than the Mexicans and more female than, you know, like same thing with music. We gotta be better than the boys.
Yeah,
You know,
and
not
I
just at
understand.
their level. So.
And I don't think, sometimes it's not on purpose. Sometimes they genuinely want to compliment us,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they don't realize that it's not a compliment.
It's a backhanded
microaggression.
compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a microaggression.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have so much to say about microaggressions, especially when it comes to female and queer communities. You know,
Yeah.
it's like there's some, and people normalize these behaviors. Like, well, we grow up with this, and like it's
Mhm.
okay
It's
to.
okay.
Yeah, it's like no,
Don't
it's
be
not
sensitive.
okay.
Yeah.
Aha, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Don't
that's
It's
a
gonna be
real
an hour
listen.
set now. An hour segment.
No. It's like we need to, coming from, and I'm gonna use the word Latin American because for best understanding
Yeah.
for our audience, when we come to the Latin American cultures, there is such deep embedded machismo
Yeah.
in it that we don't see it because we grow up with this machismo being normalized in our homes. Even, you know, and ladies do continue the machismo in our families. Males continue the machismo in our families. It's not just a one-sided issue, and we need to, if we are really looking to eradicate this from our culture, then we really need to take a look first in ourselves and see what behaviors we are actually acting out that come from a machista perspective, right? Because there's lots of, I could go on.
Yeah.
But who have you been collaborating? I'm sorry, and I'm just gonna bring it back to the show because we're going on tangents.
I know.
Social
It's
justice
gonna-
tangents.
Yeah. We could be here forever on that.
For reals.
Or talking about that.
Ready.
Yeah.
Who have you been collaborating? Who's helping you record? Who's doing your mastering?
So we have an audio engineer called Hazel. She's amazing, and she's the one doing our singles right now. We also collaborated with Chava. So
Order of the Diamond.
Order of the Diamond. He's an amazing songwriter.
Amazing. Yeah.
And great person all around, social justice, cool guy. And he came to us saying, I wrote this song. and I want you guys to play it, and I want you to write another verse, and I want you to write this chorus. And he was
And it's
like,
all yours.
and it's all yours.
And we're like,
So-
wow, this is a beautiful song too.
And so, yeah, it's called Sin Cadenas, and we're gonna bring that out too, hopefully when we finish recording with him. But we did a collaboration. It's, I don't know how to explain the style of it. It's
It's like
bossa
Español.
nova.
Yeah,
meets
I want to say
Juanes.
Juanes.
Right?
Yeah.
Juanes, yeah.
Rock en español.
it's but like bossa nova, like drums. It's
Tipo Juanes, like
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So he's singing on it, and with Brenda.
And Kim actually.
Kim,
And
yeah,
Kim is
Kim's on
singing
there
that too.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I'm
sh-
vocalist in that, and
so
I
she-
just do backup vocals for that. So it was
There's like a little
awesome.
clip right on our Instagram of that
Mhm.
song. Like,
Yeah,
Tiny.
so,
I
so
think
check
we
out
have the
Order at
full
the
song.
Diamond.
Yeah.
He's a
Mhm.
great guy, excellent musician.
Is this your first song that's not written by you that you're actually going to just perform?
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's
We
half
co-wrote
written.
it,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
we
I
co-wrote
the
it.
music, the bass line, I wrote all of that. Norma did the lead part. Brenda and Kim did the last verses, because the first
Yeah.
verse he wrote it, and then the chorus, and then they wrote the second verse. It's kind of like a story that's
Kim
going
wrote.
on.
Kim wrote
Kim
it.
wrote it.
And everything else is original work by you.
hmm So
Yeah,
we
Chava.
they,
Yeah.
yeah, I did like 50-50 in it.
Yeah. It was,
No, I mean like all your other songs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, other songs, yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
other
like-
songs is original
bring
areas.
And what inspires your songs?
the
Experiences,
discussion
right?
that we just
Yeah, like that.
this
Yeah.
rant
Yeah.
that just happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it's funny. Our rehearsals, half of that time we're just talking. We're just venting. We're just talking about like our job, right? Like teaching, how that's been going, and then also talking about things that are
The
going on,
world.
the news,
Yeah.
and then just social issues in general.
Well, this administration is doing a wonderful job of rolling.
Of giving
Lots-
us tons of ideas. Yes.
Yeah.
For
And that was our first song that we played, Bad Hombre. You know,
It was
the bad,
inspired by,
you know
Oh,
who
yeah.
the Bad Hombre
by
is,
his
right?
Oh, yeah.
words.
Yeah, so that song is about that administration and that certain person that,
You can say
We
fuck
don't
Trump.
even want to say. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I don't
I
even
don't
want to
wanna
say the
say
name.
Yeah, I try not to say. I call it the orange shit stain, the orange agent,
The
the orange
orange Cheeto.
chimpanzee, or something other. That
Yeah.
these people, I don't believe they deserve to be addressed as people. They're not people.
Yeah.
No.
They call us animals, but they are the animals. They
Yeah.
are the
Definitely.
people that have no conscience, no heart whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how anybody could support it. But yet you have again, and I believe that it goes back to that deep-seated chauvinism, machismo, homophobia that it's embedded in all of us. Because obviously you have people from the LGBT community that are supporting him, and I'm always like, why would you even do that? Like,
Yeah, it
talk about
baffles, yeah.
against self-interest, and
Yeah.
the ladies that support him, like he's rolling back all these protections against ladies, and I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you supporting him? Like seriously, like think about your daughters, think about your daughter's daughters, think about your sisters, think about everybody that it's female and that it's now being affected, and think about all the people of color that is being affected. How can you support such a person? I don't find any justification whatsoever for
There
any
isn't,
excuse
yeah.
that people
No, there
come up
isn't.
with. So lots of inspirations for future songs by Aya Band. Where's your next performance?
Mouse Bar?
We're playing at Mel's Bar for Cumbia Arte. It's
Okay.
I believe
Frida.
what
Frida Kahlo?
7th annual. I don't remember, but it's been a few years that they've been having this Frida Kahlo inspired show. So it's
Oh yeah,
all vendors
with
and Frida
Ninoska.
Kahlo. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
we're gonna be there.
When is it again?
That's July
21st.
21st.
July 21st at Mouse Bar with
21st,
Ninoska
Mouse
Arte. Shout out to Ninoska Arte. They're always organizing this amazing event down there, and
Thank
they're
you.
always
you.
opening opportunities for local vendors. So if you're looking for spots to vend, please check them out. It's ninoskaarte@yahoo.com. That's their email. I'm sure that they'll be happy to talk to you. And also if you're a band and you want to perform with them, they have this also. They have monthly shows, right? And each month
Yeah.
it's a different theme. So this month it's Frida Kahlo's birthday was on the 7th or the 6th. I don't remember. But all this month there's lots of Frida Kahlo celebrations. I won't be personally there, but my spirit is there with Ninoska all the
Yes.
time. And obviously, you guys are playing. Maybe I will be there. after all.
Yes.
Awesome. Where is your next performance? Just the one show?
And we're also playing Echo Rising at Rafa's Lounge on Sunset.
Echo Park?
Yes.
Echo Park Rising?
Yeah.
I don't know where Rafa's Lunch is at.
Oh yeah, Echo Park Rising.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Echo Park Rising. It's on Sunset. It's right next to the actual Echo venue. It's like a block down.
August
from-
17th, right?
Yes, August 17th, Friday.
Is that cover charge?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no cover charge for the Maz Bar, I'm sure. I think. Just make sure that you support the vendors and the bar, and then I don't know, no cover charge. You're not sure.
I'm not sure.
cover
Not
charge.
sure, don't want to put out.
Yeah, don't want.
But
Fake
that's on
news.
your social media pages.
Yeah, it will
You're
be.
already
Yeah.
announcing that. Okay. Let's see. Tell us about what it is like to be. I have a, and we always talk about it. I find it very interesting that people in education are musicians.
You gotta let it out, you know?
This is your, this is your therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome. That makes sense. Like, damn. This is what you see.
Yes.
You gotta educate your kids. Don't send them to drive the teachers crazy. No, man, the stories that you were telling me earlier, that was hilarious. No, half of the education is done at home. Don't expect school to do the home education for you. Sending people to school does not mean that you're actually educating. They're just learning to repeat facts. Which is
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, that's our school system at the moment, and we also have lots to say on
Oh,
that,
yeah,
but not
that's another-
tonight. Not tonight.
Another topic.
If you guys are all of those of you who are watching, please make sure that you are leaving a comment. We are latenightsinizlos.com, coming to you every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time via our Facebook Live page. That's our main platform. You can follow us on Instagram. I am using my personal Quetzal Boutique page to do promotion on Snapchat because I still don't have a Snapchat only for the Late Nights in Islo show. Plus, I'm an older generation, so I really don't get Snapchat. I'm sorry. I need a kid to come and teach me.
Same here.
But we every week we're bringing you the best of underground local bands, and if you are a queer band of color or a queer band or a female fronted band or all female band, please send out a message. I would really love to host you. Are there any questions that you guys have or any comments that you would like to make regarding the music scene and what I know that you do this already at Chicas Rockeras, but what advice would you give to young aspiring ladies who are seeking to get into the scene?
Fake it till you make it.
That's what I heard.
No, I think the biggest thing, and then I tell the young girls, is just have confidence whatever you do. And sometimes it's very hard. As women, I remember I didn't have confidence myself or even playing an instrument. But the best thing is just have that confidence in you and believe in yourself. The biggest thing, you know. Once you believe in yourself and you have that light, you're powerful and you're fearless and no one can stop you. So I definitely want to anybody, any person, you know, you just have to find that light in you to just shine.
And I think confidence comes from the heart. It comes from your passion for what you do. And yeah, I think just speak up. Share your truth, because if we don't tell our stories, somebody's going to tell them for us. So it's very important for us, especially women of color, to speak up.
Use that voice.
Yeah, use your voice, use your power. We all have that
Be
power.
loud.
You're very
Be
quiet
loud.
over there.
I know.
She said something.
loud.
She said be loud.
That's like the drummer, you know, you
On your instrument.
and they're
I speak through there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Good point. Yeah, it doesn't have to be your voice. Be loud with your
Through your
instrument,
instrument,
your
yeah.
art, whatever it is that drives you.
your poetry, video, Islos, you know, that's your
this
voice.
is my passion. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally. This is
So-
yeah. Have people asking me, so are you making money off it yet? I'm like, no, we're not making money off yet. We're still uploading the videos. They go directly to YouTube, raw, unedited videos. Hoping to get more traffic but YouTube, it's another social media and it works the same as any other social media. You need to follow people, like the videos, so they follow you back and they like your videos, and then it starts getting spread out. So it's a matter of actually putting the time into it and building that network so that at some point, hopefully, Google actually endorses this channel. I know it's really hot.
Yeah,
so,
my
so hot
things
right now. You guys, this is the hottest whole week that we've
yeah.
had. Friday was terrible. Today we are at a cool 80-something degrees, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
are steaming
It
up
was
in
worse.
here. So we're gonna continue, and then I want to do one last shout out to my friend Roberto Carlos, he of Animal Productions. They just had the Boleros de Noche night at Ford Theater last Friday, which was the hottest day, and I was out there under the sun at 4 p.m. at 112 degrees. It was very, very fun. But
I follow them.
Oh, you did?
He's related to the accordionist Pepe.
For Santa Cecilia.
Santa
Born
Cecilia.
their brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brothers.
Pepe Carlos and Roberto
Yeah, that's
Carlos.
how I found out about them, and I was like, oh my god, they're amazing too.
Yeah. Roberto Carlos,
Yeah.
amazing. His Tres Sols is his band. It's a trio band,
Yeah.
Boleros, and they play at Las Perlas sometimes. But if you want to know more about them, just look them up. It's Trio Tres Sols, Tres Almas. If that's hard for you.
Yeah,
And
pretty
I
awesome.
believe they're only on Instagram. I haven't seen them on Facebook. On Facebook, it might be just Roberto Carlos. And they do this amazing production a couple of times a year called Boleros de Noche, bringing the best of the genre, really, which is kind of dying out. I saw a lot of old-timers at this particular show. I don't know if our generation or maybe younger generations are not so much into it, but I recommend that you listen to it. It's beautiful music, acoustic music from the old days, and Trio Tres Sol plays it just like it used to be with a few twists, and if you follow them, at each show they're gonna present you a different group. This last show they presented the Tres Reyes, which is the last original trio from Mexico, and they were amazing. Yeah, so shout out to Roberto Carlos, and thanks for having us there as vendors. Also, this Sunday at Loyola Marymount University is the Salsa Fest. So if you ladies like to
nice.
salsa, it's a free event. Loyola Marymount, I believe it's from 12 to 7. The information is on our Facebook page, Quetzal Boutique. At quetzalboutique.com, you can check our social media there and link it up. And it's free. Bring your own umbrella or your small canopy because it is going to be hot. And there is dancing all day, and then there will be food trucks and drink trucks and a few vendors like Quetzal Boutique. And we'll see you back next week with another episode. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let these ladies do their thing and continue entertaining us with their amazing music. And if you have any more questions, please make sure that you comment, tag, share. Whenever you visit our Facebook page, if we're live, you're going to see the live tab on the left side of the home screen. On the video, says live, click on it, takes you directly to our live video. If we're not live, just check out the other videos I'm going to be posting from last year. We're approaching our 2nd year anniversary, and I'm very excited about it. And thanks everybody for continuing to support our show. And like I said, it's done from the heart. I really don't make any. There's no profit seeking here. Really, it's just for me to be able. I have the space. I have the space. I have the equipment. There's people that are willing to come and donate their time to make this happen. And sorry about all the technical problems today, but
Yeah, that's
it tends to happen. And we'll be back next week at 9 p.m. Folks, thanks for watching. Ladies, thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you
Enjoy
for
this.
having
My
us.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Any last words?
It's always
Any last
nice to
words?
come back.
Speak
Thank
now.
you.
Yeah,
Thanks to
I'm
your
always.
mom.
Support
yeah.
so we can have this space, not just Aya, but other bands and artists. Support. East Coast.
Like,
Thank
share,
you. Thank you
comment.
very
Yeah.
much. Yes.
Like,
Comment and
share, comment.
Enjoy, folks. See you next week.
Thank you. This is Basta.
Un día la vio y enseguida la conquistó, pretendiendo tener un buen corazón. falló como nunca imaginó. Pero muchas mentiras y maltratos después, mejor se fue. Basta, ya no quiere seguir contigo ni una noche más. Basta, que ya tus palabras no la pueden controlar. Basta, ya psicópata, déjala vivir en paz. Hasta que ya no será víctima de tu inseguridad. No fue fácil huir, pues tus chantajes la ataban a ti y su gran ilusión de tener un amor, pero al fin te dejó y de esa decisión no se va a arrepentir, porque gracias a ella ahora es feliz. Basta, ya no quiere seguir contigo ni una noche más. Basta, que ya tus palabras no la pueden controlar. Basta, ya psicópata, déjala vivir en paz. Basta, que ya no será víctima de tu inseguridad. Seguir contigo ni una noche más. Basta, que ya tus palabras no la pueden controlar. Basta, ya psicópata, déjala vivir en paz. Basta, que ya no será víctima de tu inseguridad. Thank you so much. Thank you. We love you all.